Okay, here I just got it plugged in and working. This is a Mobula 6 frame and motors. The motors aren't always starting up, so I'll have to figure that out. But dirty lens makes the star effect look pretty cool. Notice the striations across the screen. That, I believe, is because of low battery voltage. You'll see that show up every time the battery gets low. But this is pretty clear. I think this was recorded at 720p. I'll check that when I get a chance, but I'm going to do another flight at 1080p. This Walksnail VTX gets hot pretty quick, and apparently there's not a whole lot of airflow, even though the Mobula 6 canopy has a lot of penetrations in it to let air flow through. I'm going to look around and see if I have any little heat sinks from any of my MOSFET controllers and stuff. And if I do, I'll add a heat sink, see if that helps. It's going to be more weight, but they're pretty lightweight aluminum heat sinks, the ones I'm thinking of. They're on the motor controllers for my 3D printer. Here I think the motors failed to start up, but I'm including all of my videos just so you can see true first flight footage. It's pretty amazing being able to see so clearly. Before this flight, I think I switched to channel 7. I've unlocked all 8 channels, and I've unlocked up to 1.2 watts, but I'm only flying at 25 milliwatts right now. Notice the skips. That's what it was looking like in the goggles, so it was hard to fly when it was skipping like that. The flight controller shows that it went into standby mode while I was flying, the VTX. The Walksnail VTX shows that it went to standby mode, which is kind of hard to fly when it's just pulsing images to let you know it's still alive, but not even up to 25 milliwatts, I believe. Yeah, notice how when I start the motors up, it starts breaking up the image and sputtering. Another weird thing is when it first starts up, it does this yellow or gold color effect like that, and then it fades into white. I assume that's just the camera on it. I don't know. There you can see my ELRS transmitter, which I have hooked up to this. I have a friend that has a HD0 in this same frame, and his flies with a 2-bladed prop. I'm flying a 3-bladed prop. Maybe that would provide more flight time, but maybe less control, less draw on the amperage of the battery. Maybe I can get longer flights out of it, I don't know. I'll have to check and see if I have any 2-bladed props for the Mobula 6 and try that out. Here's a little more controlled flight. This flight controller has not been tuned, so it's not set up the way I'm used to. So you'll see me running into stuff and not flying that great. I spoiled myself with some premixes and stuff on all my other flight controllers, so I'll probably do the same on this one once I know that the VTX is working properly, which it looks like it is. I'll take some time and program this flight controller. So it's real easy to hit gaps when you can see clearly where you're going. even if you're me. Okay, we're running into the end of the video, so I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I think this is at 720p and this is on a tiny whoop. Pretty amazing. 1080p next.